Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me. Today is the Wednesday check-in. It is April 19th, 2023, and thanks for hanging with me. If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, and then head on over to podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the podcast. I update that every Thursday, and then head on over to the blog, Hello Cupcake It's Me. I update that a little bit more sporadically, but I am trying to get better with that, and so go give it some love. And yeah, so how are you guys doing? Uh, it is a pseudo blustery, somewhat cloudy, somewhat sunny day today here in good old Washington State. We really don't know what weather we're having, and for it being the middle of April, we have had snow, we have had wind, we have had rain, we've had spring days, we've had summer days. The other day, it was every single conceivable weather pattern in a day. Like at 7 a.m., it was 45-mile-an-hour winds to 65-mile-an-hour gusts. Then at like 11, we had snow and hail, and then we had clear sunny skies, and we had rain, and it's just been all over the place, so we have no frignicking clue what we're doing. One thing I've learned about Washington, at least the area that I live in, is dress for the block that you're going to. Now, being in Southern California and growing up where there is just hot and less hot weather, I never could have understood what a season was, let alone having all the seasons in one day. My mom just recently came up. I didn't get to see her, unfortunately, and I'll get into that in a few minutes. But yeah, she just came up this last weekend, and I told her before she came up, I was like, Mom, pack for every conceivable season. Bring shorts, bring thermals, bring a jacket, bring like a windbreaker type thing or something, because right now we are in our bipolar season. And I talked to her yesterday, and she's like, my God. I'm so glad I didn't move to Washington because there's no way I could have dealt with that kind of weather. And I said, yeah, it's our default setting, unfortunately. Usually from like July 5th to September 20th is our hottest months. You usually die in August. Like it'll get up. Lately, it's been getting up to like 110 degrees in the summertime here. And living in Southern California, there'd be days where it'd be 125, 130 degrees, and like you just didn't notice it because I never understood this whole dry heat versus wet heat, but here it's a wet heat. We have humidity. So it'll be 75 degrees outside, but with 90% to 100, almost 100% humidity. And it's that humidity that kills you. That just fucking cooks you. So yeah, on those days, I like to go to the lake. And I basically become water folk at that point. But, yeah, so when I tell people to dress for the block that they're going to, I have seen it rain at my mailbox where it's just coming down in a sheet of rain, and at my front door it's dry and sunny. And my sister, she used to live like 2 blocks away from me. So it would be sunny and bright and dry where I live, and then I would drive the 2 blocks to her house, and she had snow in her yard, and it was actively snowing. or like I would go this down to the grocery store, which is 2 miles from my house, and it would be just pouring down rain. But then I go a mile from the grocery store to the gas station, and it was bright and sunny there. So I don't know. Anyways, I digress. um, so starting off with trivia news. Last night when we went to the bar, we were pleasantly surprised to find out that we are now in gold division. Uh, we're in sixth place gold division, but we're in gold division nonetheless. So we all were extremely happy, and at first we thought that it was like a mistake or what have you, but we're in gold division, and that made us so fucking happy. Uh, we really kicked ass last week, and so um, I'm so proud of all of us for getting into the gold division because it's difficult, and we really need to step up our game because some of the bars that are in the gold division are always and have always been in the gold division. Like I've never seen them leave gold division and go. Actually, the bar that we went up against last night, they were in platinum once, but usually they're somewhere ranked in the gold division, and I've never seen them in bronze or silver. So, really proud of us for being able to um, get to where we were. So that's really awesome. What else is going on? Got paid a really amazing compliment the other day at the YMCA. One of the guards, lifeguards, he pulled me aside. He's like, Michael, I just wanted to let you know that I notice a huge change in you. Like, I see that every day that you come here that you are doing new exercises and that you're moving differently. You're just everything about you has changed. And another lifeguard came over while we were talking and said, I've also noticed that you're starting to slim and tone. I'm like, oh my god, thanks. That's freaking amazing. I really appreciate that or whatever. And today, I got pulled aside from another lifeguard and was just like, hey, Michael, I really see an improvement in you. Keep up your good work. You are really dedicated. I love seeing you come here. Seeing you here for the first time versus now a few months later, like major improvement. Keep that shit up. Paraphrasing, of course, but I was just like, that is so awesome. Thank you. Because, you live in your body 365, and if you're somebody who deals with weight issues and what have you, you don't always see that. Now, I've said this before in the podcast and in other videos or whatever that I'm noticing that my clothes are fitting different and my pants are like hanging off my hip where they never used to do that before. Like this shirt that I'm wearing is fitting loose. When I first started wearing it, it was a little tighter. It still doesn't cover my stomach the full way. Like, my belly hangs down just a little bit, and, I got what they call an apron, and some of you who deal with heavy, or being heavy set or obese or whatever you want to call it, you know what that apron is. So, I'm trying to figure out how to work on losing that apron or at least toning it back up. And I've been doing in-water sit-ups or crunches, and when I first started doing them, I was only able to do like 10, maybe 15. I'm up to doing 200 now. And I don't know if I'm doing them properly, but I feel like I'm getting a workout because I could feel my lower stomach tightening up and I'm pulling those muscles in as I'm doing it. And what I'm doing is I'm like basically sitting in the water in an L shape, and I'm pulling my legs up like this. So as I pull my legs up, I go forward with my arms. So like you would do an actual toe touch or whatever, or a sit up. And so I'm keeping my feet and my legs as straight as I can, and then doing this kind of like flipper movement as I'm doing the crunches. And I've gotten up to 200 of those. I have been able to go as far as 250 without it hurting significantly, but doing a lot better in that, and just trying to do a little bit more running, and I'm doing this thing where I go under the water and I swim. I push off from the side and I go to almost the shallow end. I come up and then I turn around and I'll either run back to the wall or I'll swim back to the wall. And I'm trying to get my heart level to be anywhere between 130 and 150. On Monday, I had my heart rate up to 156, and that was a little too high for me, and I started having breathing issues and was just getting sick that whole day. Like, there was one point where I thought I was gonna vomit, and I had to get out of the water really fast, and fucking everyone and their grandmother wanted to talk to me. I was like, I ain't got time for your bullshit. I need to get from point A to point B. So, my watch has been instrumental in helping me, like, keep track of my, my workouts and stuff like that. Let's see. I don't know if I can pull it up without it, I'm going to try. Nope. Back. Finish. Yeah, I can't see my I can't see what I did today. Go back. Oh, damn it. Come on, Samsung, do better. Yeah, for whatever reason I can't pull it up, but I've just been following along the best I can with it, and trying to see, like, what I do, and just how things are going along. And I've really come to rely on the information that it's giving me through Samsung Health, because not only am I monitoring my sleep habits, but I'm also looking at, like, my heart rates, and I'm doing all of my I'm just doing everything with it right now. Like, so far I've done 1,609 or 669 steps, and let's see. Today at the swimming pool, I did 2.26 miles and lost almost 2,000 calories. So that was pretty awesome. Monday, I did 1.63 miles and lost 1,903 calories. Friday did 1.58 miles. Last Wednesday, I did 1.75 miles. So, yeah. Last week, from April 2nd to April 8th, I did 3 sessions and lost a total of 5,509 calories. And March 26th to April 1st was 3,360 calories. Um, so, I'm just having fun. I like looking at the numbers and tracking things like that. Uh, so far, it says that I've burned 2,055 calories. And, I love the numbers. I'm in competition with myself in the number game. And I'm still learning a lot about my watch. You really don't get a comprehensive manual, so there's a lot of stuff that I'm learning just by accident and other things that it's just like, oh shit, I didn't even know my watch could do that. Um, I'll be 100% honest, my watch isn't everything that I thought it was going to be, but it's still nice to have, and I'm thankful that I had the ability to get it, and it was a birthday present to myself to go along with my new phone. So, whatever. But, yeah, so having a lot of fun with just getting up and going. Uh, Now, tomorrow, or I'm sorry, on the 2nd, I have a physical therapy appointment for my shoulder and for my elbow. My elbow has been causing me so much pain lately that it hurts just to touch it like this, like right here. I'm not even pushing down. I'm just rubbing my fingers across my skin, and that it hurts. And like lifting something up like my blankets at night, pulling my blankets up over me, freaking kills me. So I gotta figure out what the hell's going on with that. It's either tennis elbow or it might be something related with carpal tunnel. I've heard that it could be carpal tunnel. I heard that it could be the way that I'm using my arm or twisting it or whatever. I don't know, but I need to go and get it checked out. And also because my shoulders are freezing up and I'm having constant pain with those, it might all be interrelated. And I just found out that one of the lifeguards, actually has a massage studio that takes insurance. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I can get in and see him or somebody there. And he's like, yeah, I would love to get in and work on you and like get you adjusted and do like those deep tissue massages or whatever, because I think you would really benefit for it. I said, yeah, because if you look, my shoulders don't go straight, they curve. So I have a very oval shaped body. Everyone else that I have seen, like men my age or just people in general, their shoulders go straight across. They don't oval like mine does. And I try to sit pretty straight up or whatever, but even now, you know, I usually see people with their shoulders straight out like this, not down and rounded. So I don't know. But I'm gonna take a look and try to get in with them and see, and maybe even, I don't know if they do chiropractic work, but I'm assuming that if they do deep tissue massage that they might be able to work and pop and adjust. But either way, I am extremely excited about that. And what else? Oh, making really good progress and leeway on my book. I'm starting to go into the editing phase. I have, as of today, 73 days worth of content. And I've been watching some YouTube videos about like how to format books and like getting more ideas on what I want to do with my book. And right now I am looking for a program, preferably free, but a program that will do dual pages so that I could have like page 1 here and page 2 here. Because the way that I want to format the book is I decided that I want to have a daily journal entry page instead of just going from, oh, day 1, blah, 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 day 2, blah, blah, blah. I want to have a journal entry page and someplace for the reader to interact with said page. And I'm thinking very seriously about making, once it comes into, or it comes time to print, making those pages glossy so that somebody can write in there and easily wipe it off. Um, Logistically, I'm not sure how that works, but in a perfect world, that's how you would use this book, is be able to write your journal entry in there and be able to wipe it off if you want. Uh, in the world that we live in, I think that it's just going to be plain paper, and that maybe somebody can utilize the book, write out their journal entries, and then use that as a look back on the year prior. And the ambitious goal is to have a series of these books. So, like, each year, you can go through it and look. Like, volume 1 is 1 year, volume 2 is the second year, volume 3 is the third year. And so each volume has different worksheets, different quotes and inspirations, and so on and so forth, that help the person. And so at the end of the year, you could go back and look through your highlight reel and just kind of go from there. So kind of like the chicken soup books, but yeah. So kind of still trying to formulate that, but right now I'm really looking for the program that I can do something like that with. I've heard you can do it in Google Docs, and I can't figure out how to do it in Google Docs, and the YouTube videos that I've watched, it's kind of like a janky way of doing it, where you can pull up both and see both, but you can't edit one page or whatever. I've heard that you could do it in Microsoft Word, but I don't have access to a Microsoft Suite. And I do have access to the free online version of Microsoft Word, but even in that, I haven't been able to figure out how to format the pages so that I can see it. And I've heard that OpenOffice does it and stuff like that, and I just need to play around a little bit more with OpenOffice and see, because I have Apache OpenOffice downloaded already, and just see if there's a way for me to do so. Otherwise, I'll just go through and do, okay, well, chapter 1 is this, that, or the other thing, and build the pages up that way, or build the book up that way. I also found that there's a way to in Google Docs to make a like a table of contents sort of thing, where you could just click on it and it automatically takes you to that part of whatever you're working on. So I may just play around with that and try to use that to the best of my ability also. There's also a couple of apps that I was told about to look into and things like that. So we'll see what happens. So yeah. Oh, and before I wrap up, if you watched my political post that I did the other day where I went on this tangent, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Like, I try to stay away from politics, I try to stay away from religion, but it's just something that was eating away at me. There's so much more that I could talk about, but I really don't want to do that. I mean, if you guys want to hear about it, cool. I could make a special video talking about, like, my religion. I could talk about my politics. I could talk about all that other crap, but mainly I just want to talk about my day-to-day life and the things that are going on with me and the struggles and so on and so forth. Because I don't think that any of you really care what my religion is, or what my spiritual beliefs are. I don't think any of you really care what my political ideologies are, or what my affiliations are. I'm sure most of you probably think that I'm Democrat. Some of you also might think that I'm independent or green or whatever. And you know what? That's cool. Think whatever you want. I'm not going to like really entertain that unless it's something that everyone wants to hear about. But I think that religion and politics are something that is kind of a gray taboo area and doesn't really make for great conversation, because my ideas are never going to change somebody else's opinion. And that's how I live my life, though. I form opinions, I don't form beliefs, because with the formation of a belief, people die for their beliefs. And it stunts growth and it keeps people from being able to develop. Where if you form ideas and opinions, that allows for the input of new information and the formation of new opinions and ideas. And so, yeah, I just try to have an opinion or have an idea until I come across new information that either adds to or subtracts from my current understanding or my current feeling or my current stance on any particular subject. But yeah, so that aside, thank you for watching those videos. Thank you for watching any of my videos or consuming any of my content, actually. That is way cool and amazing, and I know I'm almost at the 30-minute mark, so I'm just gonna stop. I had a lot of caffeine right before making this video, so that's why I'm just like, eh. But anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comments section down below. Please check out the podcast. It's podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com, and check out the blog hellocupcakeitsme.com. And if you want to ask any questions or whatever, there's always the community tab. You can shoot me an email, hellocupcakeitsme@gmail.com, and we can just go from there. So anyways, guys, I will talk to y'all later. Have a great day or evening whenever you happen to see this. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys.